and make sure it's off during the break.
Testing. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone can hear. Hopefully everyone's going well. My mic's jumping. Jitsi was jumping when you guys were talking, but it's
Okay,
time.
I could see it.
It's time for a folktale. I'm gonna see if I can turn my
Oh
ring
wow,
light
I'm loud.
down a little bit because one of my screens is white, and that's the only thing I can do about it. Because I need my DM. Anyway, welcome back to chapter 2 of our
All the random ass pictures.
Regrettably, Eggs and Sven will not be with us. They'll be back on the next session. So, as we had discussed previously, the parts of their higher brain functions will be controlled by Slurp, and their lower functions will be controlled by Misha. So, remember, Misha, you need to tell me they breathe every 6 seconds or so, or they're going to die. No, I'm kidding. We'll just let
What's
them
breathing?
We'll just let them fade into the background. That's kind
you
of what
can
we
right
decided.
click my picture and make me slightly quieter because I'm very loud in comparison to you.
I guess.
I don't know if it's the same for Lerp, but
okay.
Well.
You know what? Do me a favor. I'm going to put you both at about 100. Could you take turns talking, and we'll see where we're at, and who if I need to level anyone up or down.
One of us tells the truth.
One of us lies.
All right, Kit, you're the one listening, so is that evened out? Do I need to bring gold back up some?
Yeah. Put him up, put me down.
You raise me up. Sorry,
all right. I've raised you up, gold. But no, so
nice.
we did decide at the beginning of the campaign that when people can't make it, we're just going to kind of gloss over that. So
okay, there we go.
Suspension of disbelief. They're there, but they're not there. When they get back, they will have been there the whole time. But for now, we're going to focus on Misha and Slurp. And the camera space of Eggs has been replaced by various characters throughout our past campaigns. And the camera of Sven has been replaced by the PCs and NPCs currently active in this campaign. Yay. But when we last left, who remembers?
Fish sticks.
Encountered fishmen.
You did.
And twins went off to die.
Yeah, so last one was the first session. You had been captured by the Drow, forced into slavery and servitude in the Underdark, meeting a colorful group of people, including Sareth, a Drow who believes Slurp is more than he seems.
Oh.
And some twins, Topsy and Turvy, who seemed very, very focused on getting out and more than happy to take you guys along and help. I'm told I'm being robotic. Hopefully that'll clear up here in a second.
So you know those old Godzilla movies? When they talk like this, oh Godzilla!
All right, so I'm going to pop
That's
in
what
out of
you're
the chat
doing.
real quick. Give me a second here.
I'm the dungeon master. Okay, cool.
Okay, hopefully that works well. And let me put the chat back on. Does that even us all? The chat back on.
Wow.
Yay, we're back in place. Okay.
Look at it.
Now what's wrong?
Okay. So short.
Is this something I don't know?
Super short.
Sometimes camera is different from yours. Not judge people. Not everyone has the same technological powers. No, I'm kidding. Don't mind me as you see Slurm bounce around here. I'm just trying to fix this. There we go. Okay. Captured by the Drow. Along with some group, you had been offered a way to break out by one of the Drow captors. Unsure if you could trust him or not, but at least seemed worth checking. You broke free of your cell, took down the first guard tower to gain some basic equipment, and you were going to go after the High Priestess who had captured you all. But the better part of valor won out, and your group decided to adventure on. Unfortunately, not as an entire group, as Topsy and Turvy, as well as Jimjar, gambling man. decided that they wanted to take out that drow priestess and they weren't going to let the chance slip away from them. So, amidst the sounds of fights going on, the rest of you fled down the Underdark. Some time
It's
passed.
fish friend, mushroom friend, and
Yep.
Lix.
You had Sereth. I'm gonna have to double check my list of NPCs here just for my sanity. I need to open up my notes anyway. So yeah, you had Nemestra, who was a gold elf. You had Sereth, a drow. Shushar, a axolotl man monk. And Stool, a small myconid, are with you. You had traveled for about a day, trying to put yourself ahead of any following party trying to come to recapture you. Finally forced to sleep, you woke up and continued on, only to be met by several Tuatoan men wearing simple leather clothes, carrying weapons that had blocked your path. And that's where we're picking up.
And we didn't get a long rest or anything, right?
I will give you the benefit of the long rest. I don't think you guys did, but that's why I kind of slipped that in there. You guys traveled for a day or so to get yourself space, took a rest, continued on. So
They spoke fish, right? So we don't know what they said.
they spoke Undercommon initially.
Yeah. I don't know if you're related, but can you understand what they're saying? Saying to
You sure?
monk.
Yes, they say that we have trespassed on the Saltgill lands, and that we owe them tribute if we wish to pass continuing through their lands. I haven't heard of the Saltgill before, but this is the way to Slubadoop.
Tribute.
Hmm.
Turns to the other. He turns to the fish and goes blub, 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 blub. I don't know how Kutoans talk. He talked back and forth for a moment. Well, I tried to explain to them that we are escaped slaves and have no property, but they don't seem to like that. They said we have to give up all of our valuables, or else.
She's just gonna hold their arms and spin in a circle. Do you see anything? I am wearing a potato sack.
I don't know what this is, but maybe it'll help. And I'll hold out the gold coin.
Finally, one of them steps forward and snatches the coin from you. So you're all lighters? Speak that funny version of the common tongue, like the folks do up at the top.
I don't know. I just learned how to talk like 3 days ago.
Oh,
Never been called a lighter before.
do you live on the surface or don't you?
Why don't you call us surface dwellers and not a lighter?
Because dweller implies something powerful. Something that dwells in the deep is a scary thing.
Shoot you something powerful.
Your people aren't scary. There's just a lot of you. So that gold all you got, really?
Yeah, that's all I got. I found it. And then I was like, yeah, I'll hold on to it. It came in handy.
There was a lot more. That building over there points to the smoldering building.
You are like a day and a half away from there now.
There's still fire that way.
Points in the direction.
Remember, caves underground.
That way, it's breathe them. Once you this stinks, you'll find it.
Well, that's all you got. Then I guess that's all you got.
Oh, all right.
You have permission to pass through the Saltgill lands. Personally, I'd take the caves on the left up ahead, not the right. Left leads to the Sloobadoop, bunch of idiots, but not particularly hostile. The other way goes to the Grimscale. They haven't been the same since their new leader came along, so might want to avoid them.
All right.
Get on ya. You paid the toll?
Cool. All right. Hell be with you guys. Have a good day.
I mean, you could have argued the point or fought back or persuaded.
Did you say there was like 8 fish?
Like 5. I did say several options that you could have done, only one of which was violence.
Right.
All right. You make your way on.
Give me fish.
Eventually, you come to a place where the tunnel splits into 3 ways.
So they said take the ones on the left because that's where Shubidoob, Shubidoo, but
Well, they said take the ones on the left to go to
Yeah,
Superdop. How does
but-
go there?
There's 3.
The most left one goes
The tunnel.
the long way, though. Unfortunately, be at least 3 days. These 2 are much more direct. I haven't heard of these Grimscale people. I'm not sure what's going on with them, but that
they didn't say
What?
anything about the center one.
center one leads to a temple site, a holy ground. But the temple's underwater. They say you have to have a magical staff
I
to
might
get
like
down.
to see that someday. Might have to come back to remember the spot. Always a catch.
Take the
Yeah.
longer way, you take the shorter
Whether
way.
we
At
have
least
to
I'm
breathe.
assuming there's always a catch. I heard that phrase one.
I mean,
Maybe we could go in a bubble underwater.
I've never heard of these Grimscale people, so maybe the bandits were just messing with you.
Maybe
The way on the
next
right
bad
is the
as
fastest way
day.
there.
All right. Right then.
I am but a humble servant on a voyage with my.
I'll go up to. I'll go up to. Oh, what's her name?
Legs.
Yeah.
Legs is your spider.
I don't remember her real name. Oh,
It's not.
the drow lady.
Yeah, it's. That's why I need to take notes. DM, help me! I'm floundering.
Sereth is the drow that thinks you're
Sareth.
unique.
That's her name. I'll go up to Sareth and just take her hands like Sareth. What do you think we should do? Yeah, my usual.
Think that fastest way is often trapped. You know the way, if you've been there before, the traps are not a pressing matter. You've put glances at Bashar.
I think Sareth is getting hungry again. She's not making sense.
As long as she doesn't get stabby.
Do you think?
I really don't care which way we go, friends.
Hmm. Terrible at names. Yeah, because I'll look at. Did you ever give your name, Ketsu?
Misha.
Misha, that's right. God, I'm so bad with names today. And someone asked me, it's like, "Ooh, who's the current governor of Arizona?" It's like, I know who it is. I just don't know her name. Anyways, I'll look at Misha and be like, "Quick, left, right, or middle?"
Middle. It could be an adventure.
All right. Still holding on to Sarah. So it's like, "Come on, we're going down the middle," and just like
Also.
jillying along.
All right, you guys proceed down.
Twinkly
the-
You go to the Dragon's Hoard. Shit.
I'm very much the Olaf character group.
Yeah. And we're gonna pause for 1 second here.